Now on CoastTV News.
A second referendum failing to go through. What's next after Cape voters said no once again?
Undercover operation, the Ocean City Police program that catches illegal alcohol sales to minors.
And we have some potential thunderstorms moving in our direction. I'll show you what I'm tracking and pinpoint the timing just for you.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
People living in the Cape Henlopen School District say no to a new tax rate. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with continued fallout after a failed referendum for just the second time in decades.
Almost 9,000 people across 5 voting locations came out to vote in the district's second referendum. Results were close. 53% voted against, 47% were for it. Now, the purpose of the referendum was to propose a new tax rate in order to fund district projects and handle growing enrollment. Joining us live in Lewis at the district office is CoastTV News reporter Elisa Weber. And Elisa, once again, this was a very divisive topic.
Maddie and Charlie, people I spoke with today say that they were very upset to see the news, and they also were shocked to see that it was such a close call. According to the district's unofficial results, 4,628 people voted against the new tax rate, while 4,133 voted for it. In response to the referendum falling through, the district says, quote, "We are extremely disappointed in the results and will take some time over the next few weeks to determine both short-term and long-term plans moving forward." Coast TV previously spoke to some property owners who were concerned how much the referendum would actually cost them once Sussex County's reassessment project is complete. But one local says he is extremely disappointed people would not vote to support local schools.
Huge believer in public education. I think that it's public education at all levels is an investment in our society. We all benefit from having an educated populace. Private schools, that's fine for some people, but it's not the answer for as many people as we have in this country. So when a school is deprived of the resources that it really needs, I think it shorts our students and then in turn shorts our society too.
The district says this is a major setback to their plans to purchase over 102 acres off of Cedar Grove Road for a new district office and transportation station. In Lewis, I'm Elisa Weber, Coast TV News.
Thank you, Elisa. And according to the district, enrollment issues continue to be the main reason more money is needed. Cape Henlopen School District enrollment has grown from over 4,000 students in 2001 to over 6,600 students this spring. The district says population studies predict enrollment will continue to increase significantly over the next 10 years.
All of which brings us into our Coast TV poll. We want to know what changes would make you vote for this Cape Henlopen School District referendum.
Let's take a look at the results on your screen. Let's see here. So far, 58% of people say wait until reassessment, which, just to give a little context for viewers who might not be familiar, there is a reassessment process going on in the county which could potentially raise property taxes quite significantly due to a court case. So that's what that means. A lot of voters we had spoke with yesterday said they wanted to see how that shook out before they voted for another tax increase.
Because the tax hike is going to be based off every 30 cents per $100 of assessed value. So when that changes, it will change what people are owing. If you haven't voted yet, you can still do that at coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app. Be ready to be asked for your ID if you are at a liquor store in Ocean City. The OCPD is cracking down on establishments that sell alcohol to minors. This summer, they're using a program they've used for years. Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zappe shows us how they catch illegal sales.
The Ocean City Police Department is going to great lengths to make sure no one underage has access to alcohol in Ocean City. Something local Merle Schreibstein is excited to see.
I think getting creative with OCPD programs is wonderful.
The RAM program, which is short for Reducing Alcohol Availability to Minors, will be going undercover to see if any stores in Ocean City are selling alcohol to underage kids. To do this, RAM will have someone under the age of 21 trying to catch bars, restaurants, and alcohol retailers in the act as they attempt to purchase booze in Ocean City. The OCPD communications manager Ashley Miller says this will help keep Ocean City safe during the busy season.
People getting served underage, whether it's at a bar or a restaurant or a convenience store, getting young people to not drink, it's just safer. There's a lot of fun things to do in Ocean City that does not involve alcohol, and that is something we really encourage for our under 21 population.
And while Schreibstein agrees that this idea is a creative one, she's not sure if it's the most pressing matter for police to be using their time and money on.
I think that our resources with OCPD could probably be better spent doing other things. I feel like we have lots of stuff that needs to be done here.
The RAM program has already begun and will continue until the end of the summer season, making sure anyone under the age of 21 do not walk out of stores like these full of drinks. I'm Kevin Zappé in Ocean City, Coast TV News.
And now let's take a live look into Ocean City right now. This looks like a just spectacular day. So we got to give it up to First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams, because Paul, we give you a hard time when the weather's bad. It's pretty good now.
Well, that's good, because that sunshine is real and it is indeed spectacular. And we're going to continue to enjoy the sunshine for today and sunshine for tomorrow. But that same sunshine could feed into a frenzy of a few storms after lunchtime tomorrow. We'll get into that in just a moment. In Milford, we're looking very gorgeous as well, courtesy of our Bay Health camera. Look at the temperature, 87 degrees. That's crazy warm. So we'll drop to 82, drop to 82. That's interesting to say, by 7 o'clock, and then 74, mid-70s by 9 o'clock. So we have the threat of severe weather, but we're at the lowest level here. So I'm not pushing the panic button. And to be honest, I'm not going to even announce a First Alert red day or even a yellow day, because this is going to have a very short shelf life. We'll talk more about that in a little more detail. That's why I need you to stick around for the full forecast so we can go into more detail when I have a little more time and tell you more about your weekend as well. Maddie?
Thank you. A new round of student debt forgiveness was rolled out by the Biden administration today. The White House said President Biden is canceling $7.7 billion for 160,000 borrowers, including certain borrowers who receive public service loan forgiveness, like teachers, nurses, and law enforcement officials.
And sticking with federal aid, the Maryland College Aid Processing System website, it's also known as MD-CAPS, is temporarily down. And this is just adding to the stress of prospective college students in the state that are still dealing with issues of federal aid. A message on MD-CAP's website says it should be available Thursday at 3 p.m.
3 U.S. allies say they will officially recognize a Palestinian state, calling it an important step toward lasting peace through two-state solution. NBC's Alice Barr shows us how all of this is coming just as we're seeing newly released video from the October 7th Hamas attack. And with that in mind, we do want to warn our viewers, some of the images you're going to see may be disturbing.
In a landmark move and a major diplomatic blow to Israel, Ireland, Norway, and Spain announcing they will formally recognize a Palestinian state.
And I'm confident that further countries will join us in taking this important step.
The White House says the U.S. will not follow suit, despite agreeing that a two-state solution is the only path to lasting peace.
We believe the only way that you are going to achieve a two-state solution that delivers for both Israelis and Palestinians is through direct negotiations between the parties.
Israel's foreign minister recalled the 3 European countries' ambassadors, calling their move a gift to Hamas and Iran that enables more attacks, like the Hamas October 7th assault. That, as newly released and disturbing video from that day, shows the moments 7 female Israeli soldiers were kidnapped by Hamas. One has since been rescued, one found dead. The other 5 remain in captivity. And the Hostage Families Forum says their families chose to make the video public to press for more action to bring them and all the hostages home, adding to the internal pressure on Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu as he faces growing international backlash, including allegations from the International Criminal Court that he's deliberately starving the people of Gaza. Netanyahu forcefully denied that to MSNBC's Stephanie Rule.
We've enabled airdrops. We've enabled maritime routes. We're building a port. The whole thing of a deliberate starvation policy is ridiculous.
The White House saying today aid is flowing into Gaza, but not at the speed anyone wants to relieve a desperate humanitarian crisis. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Coming up, we'll tell you how you can find horseshoe crab along the coast as they begin their migration.
And right now we see a severe weather watch in effect just to our west. Listen, if you hear a rumble of thunder on Thursday, don't be surprised. I'll show you what I'm tracking and why I say that's a theme in our forecast.
Show you how a program many rely on may see a decrease in funding. Up next.
When you take a chance, chance can take you to unexpected places. Whoa. Bet Rivers Online Casino. Feel the rush.
Our soldiers are heroes who protect our country. But when they come home, it's up to us to help our heroes. Now, during FH Fur's Spring Into Giving campaign, for every $29 cooling system tune-up we perform, we'll donate that amount directly to Wounded Warrior Project. FH Fur Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical. Call 877-CALL-FUR or visit FHFur.com to schedule your $29 cooling system tune-up. And use hashtag SpringIntoGiving to share how you're giving back.
But when I decided to have my kitchen done, I knew I wanted it done professionally. And that's when I contacted Ellen. She took me to the Delmarva Design Center.
From the moment I bring a customer into Delmarva Design Center, the ideas start to flow. First thing we do is take a stroll around the showroom so we can look at all the different vignettes to get ideas of what they like and see what they react to.
For each of the different aspects that I wanted to change in my kitchen, there were experts here and everyone was so helpful. They listened to what I had to say and they had great ideas that helped me put together exactly what I wanted for my kitchen.
My goal is to have the customer enjoy their space as quickly as possible, and Delmarva Design Center helps me do that.
My kitchen is one of my favorite places now. It's something that I use every single day of my life. I'm elated with my experience at the Delmarva Design Center.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
Nutrition and the Federal Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also known as SNAP, it took focus at a House hearing today.
The hearing took place the day before House Republicans are slated to move on their version of the multi-year funding bill for the nation's food and agriculture.
Members of a House subcommittee Wednesday with different takes on the direction of the Federal Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP. Republican Andy Harris of Maryland eyeing pilot programs that would implement dietary restrictions for recipients.
The SNAP program is solely focused on providing calories rather than nutritious food.
Democrats arguing benefits need to support food costs.
Though it tells poor people what to eat, it does little to address the underlying challenges that we face in fighting hunger.
The hearing as House Republicans look to move on their draft of the $1.5 trillion farm bill, which helps fund federal food and agriculture programs. The SNAP program shaping up as a hot topic in the bill's negotiations. The GOP bill would change the formula by which benefits are determined, a move Democrats have blasted as amounting to a $30 billion cut. The left-leaning research group, the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, said GOP provisions open the door to policing of SNAP recipients' purchases. But proponents of pilots for possible standards for SNAP purchases argue they can improve overall health.
Using SNAP to improve diet quality is a small part of what should be a broader policy approach.
Meanwhile, a new analysis by the think tank The Urban Institute found SNAP benefits failed to cover the rising costs of moderately priced meals in at least 98% of U.S. counties during 2023.
Let's take a look right now at what's happening. Our Bay forecast looking out for thunderstorms to kick off around 3 to 5 o'clock. This is a tricky forecast, so you're going to have to pay attention to the details as soon as we come back, okay?
Lost girl on the beach.
Are you okay?
The one key tip every parent should know before you go to the beach this Memorial Day weekend. Next, Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
Now, through Memorial Day Monday at Johnny Janosic, find savings everywhere you turn with incredible doorbuster deals store-wide. Like this gorgeous 4-piece sectional, now only $1899.95. This triple reclining sofa or double reclining sofa with drop-down table, only $899.95. This Lazy Boy rocker recliner is just $328.95. Or this Lazy Boy, only $388.95. But these doorbuster deals are only through Memorial Day Monday and only at Johnny Janosic.
As I get older, I was getting a little off balance. Got recommendations for baths by Bicep Brothers. I love my shower. It's perfect for me. My favorite part was probably how quick and easy it was. They came in the morning and they were done by afternoon. I definitely wanted the grab bars. They also put the seat in, which was very nice. The wand is good, especially if you're sitting. So much safer to get in and out of now. It seems like my showers are quicker that way. So it's perfect.
Game for winning? Visit Ocean Downs for Derby-opoly. Earn points for game piece tickets plus finalist entries. Collect game pieces to win prizes. If there's no grand prize game board winner, someone will race off with $15,000 cash. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
Be charmed by Lewis.
Visit our unique shops and restaurants. Conversation Piece Jewelers, where every piece sparks a conversation. From engagements to milestone pieces that make a statement. Try us again for the first time.
Detox, sculpt, and renew at Naturally Well with lymphatic drainage treatments, infrared sauna pod, red light therapy, and spray tanning.
Sticky Rice Serving Small Plate Authentic Thai Tapas. Open for dine-in and carry-out. Located in Lewis Plaza Shopping Center.
Come explore.
Historic Lewis.
Lowe's knows you're kicking off summer hosting, so we're kicking off summer savings. Shop deals for every gathering this Memorial Day and get savings on all the items you need to jumpstart the season. And with the My Lowe's Rewards credit card, you can save 5% every day. Shop now at Lowe's.
Get the CoastTV First Alert Weather app. With live satellite and radar, severe weather alerts, and extended forecast. Download the free CoastTV First Alert Weather app. Sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling. Take your favorite radio station with you wherever you go. Download free today.
With summer-like temps and summer-like conditions, you have to also assume we're going to probably have some summer-like thunderstorms, which is what we're watching out for on Thursday. Our Tyndall's casual furniture camera showing you just how clear it is right now. We're still under the influence of high pressure, and it's beautiful weather. Temperature right now, way up there. 82 degrees. That's well above the norm for this time of the year. We'll slip back to the mid-70s by 8 o'clock after the sun goes down, and the skies will actually clear out a little bit for us. Take a look at where the temperatures are right now. We're at 89 in Redden right now. That's crazy warm. 85 in Milton, but we're only at 68 in Bethany Beach, 72 Indian River Inlet, and 83 degrees currently in Lewis. We do have the threat of severe weather, but it's the lowest level. I mean, we're like barely registering, okay? So there's a possibility of a thunderstorm getting a little ugly on us because already we have concerns just to our west where we actually have severe thunderstorm watches in effect there. But that's going to take a while before it reaches over to us, but it's just generally just a watch, not a warning. We do have coastal flood statement active throughout the Chesapeake Bay area, but we have a small craft advisory in the Chesapeake Bay area, my mistake. And then we're looking at this line that's continuing to develop as it slides across. It's straining at best to create some scattered showers for right now. This is the cold front that's really the trigger mechanism that's going to actually activate the opportunity for scattered showers. But this is more of an afternoon time type of a cold front here. You see, we had a high of 86 degrees today in Georgetown, 84 in Salisbury. Those are numbers well above the norm for this time of the year because 76 is where we're supposed to be. But 93, that's the record high. So we'll pump the brakes on it being, earth-shattering warm, but it is warm. 8:30 for Wednesday, we're looking at cloud cover thickening up for us. Now by 6:30, we have a sprinkle that's near Lewis, just a sprinkle. And then we keep this line here at 9 o'clock. Now this is our more sensitive short-term model. It's indicating we'll have some problems at 9 and at 2:30, all right? If that happens, that would be the most favorable way for things to occur. And then we have another wave of rain that's going to hit us by the time we get to Friday morning. So our shopping forecast, for example, most of the models starting at about 12 and about, let's say, 5 o'clock. So we have the winds coming out of the south for Thursday. And then we see quick developing spot showers with our other model. Now, this particular model doesn't show the storm staying around so long or sticking around or becoming even as robust. We are looking for just over a half an inch of rain, generally speaking, across the entire area. And even this part of our modeling, we start off Thursday morning, near 70. Then we have fast-moving storms pushing through, not nearly as much as the first model. So once again, and then we see more showers dancing around late Thursday going into Friday morning. So once again, it's a touch-and-go kind of a situation. So bottom line is partly cloudy skies and feeling mild. Partly sunny, but watching out for afternoon storms at the very least, okay? If we get a random morning storm, okay, then the short-term model was working. Then 83 on Friday and staying warm. Finally, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling extended forecast.
All. Don't be surprised if you see some visitors on the beach this summer, and we're not talking about tourists. Horseshoe crab will start migrating towards the beaches, which is usually taking place from May through July. The crabs do not bite or sting. They also do provide a valuable commodity for humans as its blood is used for biomedical research. Now, if you're interested in seeing a crab, the best time to catch them is in the evenings around new and full moons in June, and that is near the Ocean City Inlet.
And you can find them in Delaware on the bay as well. We appreciate that information from Maryland. Staying in Maryland in traffic news, graduation ceremonies, they've started at Salisbury, so just plan ahead. City says a portion of Glen Avenue between St. Albans Drive and Civic Avenue will be closed today and tomorrow to allow for safe pedestrian crossing. That will wrap up at 9 p.m. and tomorrow it's from 7 to 6.
As we observe Memorial Day weekend, we honor the memory of the brave men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice in service to our nation. This solemn occasion reminds us of the cost of freedom and the courage of those who have defended it. We salute all those who have served and fallen, whose legacy inspires us to cherish and protect the liberties they fought so valiantly to uphold. Let us remember their lives, not just in moments of silence, but through our actions that uphold the values they fought for, ensuring their sacrifices were not in vain.
Spicer Brothers and CoastTV are honoring military persons and first responders serving Delmarva. If you have a family member, friend, or community member that you would like to nominate for a CoastTV salute, go to coasttvsalutes.com.
Is a kitchen remodel on your to-do list?
Paul Davis offers an easy 3-step kitchen refacing solution. Step 1, we bring the showroom to you. Step 2, we give you the exact price that day. Step 3, our certified installers complete it in days, not weeks.
A revitalized kitchen without the disruption.
At half the cost of a traditional kitchen remodel.
In the style and color you've always wanted. Last chance to get 20% off your new kitchen plus a free trash can pullout or no payments until 2025.
Call Paul Davis today or visit our showroom.
Weather brought to you by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
Right now, pet dander, skin cells, mold spores, pollen, and dirt are being sucked into your air ducts. Get cleaner air and system efficiency now with Stanley Steamer. For over 75 years, we've continually engineered our equipment and processes to deep clean your entire home. Your air ducts aren't clean until they're Stanley Steamer clean.
Life, constantly moving forward. But with Medicare approaching, take it from Highmark. Life's also about looking back, building on what's good and reliable from your past to create something for the future that's still familiar, true, and kind of effortless. That's how Highmark's always approached healthcare too, constantly innovating to bring you a Medicare experience that fits your life, now and moving forward. Because life. Highmark.
The Subaru car has been an awesome change. It is definitely something that's reliable, safe. Gateway Subaru had what I was looking for. The dealership was just wonderful to deal with. Gateway really nailed it and you didn't feel pressured. They were more compassionate, willing to work with you. So Gateway provided me with the cross-check that I needed and I'm very comfortable with. Walked out with the keys in the car the same day and it's been running beautifully. And I love my Subaru.
You may think your home's crawl space is okay, but chances are it's not. Mold, pests, and rotting beams can all cause problems for your home and for your family. The good news is your home's crawl space problems can be fixed permanently so you and your family can rest easy. Because crawl space problems won't get better with time, but they will get better with us. Call Dry Zone today for your free estimate.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
In your health news, federal officials have announced a new platform to report denied emergency care directly to the U.S. government. Under federal law, hospitals cannot turn patients away regardless of whether they can pay. In the past, emergency health care complaints were funneled through state agencies and often included a number of steps. Now, patients who were denied emergency care have a web portal to complain directly to the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services.
If you're wondering, hey, what's going on with gas prices? Don't worry, you're not alone. House Democrats have actually sent letters to ExxonMobil, Chevron, BP America, and 4 other companies demanding a number of documents. They want to find out if prices are being artificially inflated to boost profits while harming American consumers who have to pay more at the pump. The average price in gas in Sussex County right now is $3.51. The oil companies have until June 5th to respond.
In business news, it looks like TikTok is downsizing. According to current employees, TikTok is planning mass global layoffs within its operations and marketing workforce. Through the number of layoffs, though, it's not clear. One employee said the layoffs are not related to the legal and political turmoil facing the company that could end in a nationwide ban of TikTok. Let's take one more look at our Coast TV poll. We want to know what changes you would make that would make you vote for this Cape Henlopen School District referendum. Take a look at your screen. So far, 60% now are saying wait until reassessments. Again, that's that court-mandated reassessment of property value that could lead to much higher tax increases. Other people, though, are saying a lower tax, no district office, or only money going to teachers. You can still vote on this on our website, and we'll check in at 6. We'll be right back.
At Bath by Spicer Brothers, we understand that safety is important when it comes to your shower. Our design experts prioritize your safety without compromising on style or comfort. Equipped with features like sturdy seats, strategically placed grab bars, non-slip floors with low thresholds for easy access, and adjustable shower wands. Right now, we're offering a complimentary customized safety upgrade with factory certified 5-star installation guaranteed. Plus, take advantage of no interest and no payments until 2026. Bath by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
Hey, welcome to Poppy's Tacos. There's plenty of space for you and all of your friends. The menu is packed with real deal Mexican eats. Build your own tacos are always a fan favorite. Authentic short rib is my choice. The fajitas are steaming and the smothered burritos are killer. We're open 363 days a year, so come pull up a chair. Poppy's, there's always a fiesta on 15th Street.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you.
Freshen up your floors in time for summer with Airbase Carpet and Tile Mart Flooring Supercenters.
The selection is incredible.
The salespeople take the time to find what I want.
Save more on new floors now through Memorial Day. Everything is on sale in stock to take home today at savings up to 50% off. Simply pick, pay, take it away, or we'll install it as soon as you say for free. Available, affordable, at your service. Airbase Carpet and Tile Mart Flooring Supercenters.
Be charmed by Lewis.
Visit our unique shops and restaurants.
Eclectic Style, a curated collection to inspire. Estate jewelry, furniture, decor, art.
Mint & Needle Medical Aesthetics, offering injectables and innovative aesthetic procedures, a full suite of treatments and skincare that cater to your uniqueness.
Harbor Restaurant for canal front dining. Great waterfront views and fabulous food in downtown Lewis. Come explore.
Historic Lewis.
Taking a look at ocean view, courtesy of our gutter helmet view. We're going to drop to 69 degrees by 8 o'clock this evening. Be sure you keep up with your forecast by calling our line at 443-880-9100. Sponsored by Baird, Mandalas, Bruckstedt, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. Stormy weather for Thursday afternoon and probably Saturday afternoon, too, by the way.
Well, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news, for more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.